Hello everyone, this is Garrett and this is Serious Classic The First Encounter, and my voice is very scratchy today, so I do apologize if I suddenly start scratching things. Anyway, we are now standing in front of a bunch of little statues here, door closing behind us. This is probably another one of those fun areas that everyone loves so much. You can already hear the sound of a small little marsh hopper. Two of them, and now just a few more. Nothing really too much to worry about until you see a health bar. And health bars in this game are horrible because it means it's just going to be a lot of things or one really large thing. And in this case, it's just going to be a lot of things again. Fortunately, in this case, it mostly is just marsh. Well, it's only just marsh hoppers, really. But you're in a pretty large area. And they're all coming from the top of the wall, so it is kind of safe to just stick to the wall like this. But you do kind of need to know when you need to turn. I should be turning now because we just ran past the third statue. Since there are only 3 statues on each side, it's pretty easy to see whether or not you have to take a turn, so that's kind of cool. And all in all, this part is not too bad. Definitely a lot less horrible than the previous time we had to face a whole bunch of marsh hoppers, considering we also have a bunch more ammo than last time, and I don't think it's as many either. I think it's a lot less than in that other room. Anyway, once we've taken care of that, we can go to this door. No, nothing seemed to go wrong. I actually stepped on top of this a second ago and it went down. I don't know if you actually noticed that. It's kind of hard to see if you weren't really paying attention to it. This is not going to go very well. That could have gone better. I actually remembered this a little differently, so so far so good. Apparently it happens again. Well, this time I'm slightly more prepared, and as such, hopefully I won't take the same amount of damage again, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a sad bunny. Fortunately, these guys do die pretty good from their own explosives, which makes it a little bit easier to take care of most of them. Especially since it does look like they're nice enough to spawn first on the right side and the left side. May have something to do with the ones you kill. I'm not actually sure about that, but whatever. Not too important, and we made it past without too much hassle, really. I think I just heard a marsh hopper. Might actually be a few still on top of the wall here. It's kind of hard to say, really, because some of them just don't jump down for some reason. Maybe they just don't see you or something, I don't know. But in any case, it's something to look out for, because there is a chance that they'll come down eventually anyway. And in that case, you should just be careful not to get hit by them, really. That's really all you need to worry about. Now, since we have a lot of ammo, this part's not too bad, considering, well, like I said, it's a pretty large area, and you have a lot of room to just move around. So, as long as you just keep that in mind and don't panic too much, you should be okay with just a laser gun and a shotgun and stuff like that. Do notice though that there is kind of a lot of stuff here, so there's definitely a lot of stuff that can go wrong, and is going wrong, to be perfectly honest. And just sticking to the wall here is kind of a bad idea, considering these guys follow you a lot better than the Martian frog hoppy thingies, and as such it's considerably more dangerous to stick to the wall, considering they will just attack you from behind, and that is not very pleasant. It really, just running backwards, even not running behind, that's not really a word. Running backwards really barely only works against marsh hoppers and harpies, and everyone else, they just can attack you from behind a lot better, so be careful of that. There's definitely a marsh hopper up there somewhere. It's annoying me. I'm not actually sure there's anything inside these statues. I don't really remember. I remember there being, might actually be serious the second encounter. Okay, there is something in these statues. I think there might be health in one of these other ones then, because that's just what I remember. But I might be wrong. Oh, wait, no, there's more armor. Okay, that's also good. And there's a 1 health. Oh, great. That's gonna be fun. Let's see what happens. I don't actually remember. Oh, another health power-up spawn. That's kind of cool. And not much else, apparently. Oh, that's kind of good to remember. Wasn't actually sure what would happen when you picked that one up. Usually don't really bother with those, but whatever. Anyway, as I said before, this thing is usually just kind of more risen, I guess. Rised? I don't know. Probably risen. But once you step on it, it'll go down. And at first it doesn't really matter. but after you've stepped on it, well, after you've gone through all the nasty things, you can make this bull run into the wall, and then nothing will happen. And I kind of expected something to happen, and not nothing. Oh, what? Alright, the corpse. But yeah. What could happen, apparently, but this time, for some reason, didn't happen, is that the bull runs into this door, and it'll just break it entirely. And I'm just going to quickly analyze this door to see if it actually gives you a hint. This door is not going to open by itself. Actually, it will, because once you've killed too many bulls, it'll just open anyway. But I think what you're supposed to do is just make a bull run into it. So I'm not sure why it didn't happen the last time. There we go. And the bull actually dies the moment you do that as well. So, yeah, it's a pretty good way to get through this door. I'm not sure if this really fits in the kill all thinkology, but whatever, I don't really care. The only thing that would happen is just the same two bulls over and over and over again, and it's really easy to kill them in this part because they will just run into the wall and then apparently just get stuck, but yeah, you can really easily avoid them, especially in this area because it's once again quite large, so nothing really to worry about there. Tempted to rocket jump on top of that wall to see where that frog is, but whatever. There's two areas left in this general level type place. One is on that side and one is on that side. Now, one of these two is currently locked, and I am smart enough not to remember which one of these two it is. I'm not actually sure how you unlock it either, which is great. It's very professional. And I was wondering what that sound was, but that was just me running through sand. Okay, this one's apparently just still locked. So I read a few things about it apparently opening if you pick up all the power-ups. I'm not sure if that's actually true. Oh, that's probably the frog that just saw me. Frog, frog, frog. Huh. I guess the frog got bored or something, I don't know. But supposedly this secret opens when you pick up all the power-ups. As far as I can tell, usually it just seems to happen whenever a certain amount of time has passed after you start to make all the enemies that will appear here in a second basically get mad at you. So I don't know which one it is. I guess we'll see soon enough, considering that well, eventually I'm gonna have going to have picked up all these things, and then if the door is still closed, then apparently I'm guessing it's just time-based, really. Anyway, you can walk through this slightly differently colored place here. You can't actually hit it either. It's just secretness. And it has some ammo. Not really a lot. It's a pretty pathetic ammo pack, to be perfectly honest, but there you go. But it's okay, and now that I've picked up just about everything, I think I'm just gonna get all the enemies to attack me. Pretty sure you only need to pick up the armor power-up, which is what I'm going to do. Actually, no, I'm gonna pick up this health power-up as well, because of reasons. But, pretty sure you only need to pick up this one.
Let's rock and roll.
And he said a one-liner, so it's probably true. Okay, yeah. The door closes, and now we are kind of stuck in this little area over here. And that guy is coming towards me. I'm pretty sure the other side's just gonna have the same... Oh, no, it doesn't. What? I'm gonna spread all kinds of lies during this playthrough. I kind of expected them to be on the other side as well. Maybe that's just something that happens later. Not entirely sure. This is not going very well so far. But, oh well, not too much to worry about. I'll just pick up the armor power-up, and we should be reasonably okay. Yeah, kind of glad I picked up that health power-up now, so I think otherwise I would be kind of skilled. This is also one of those areas where you can basically just rocket jump on top of the wall on the side, and these enemies will just continue to come at you, even if you don't kill them, and you'll just have a gigantic group again, and you can kill them all in one shot because it'll just be a large chain reaction that kills everyone, and it's pretty cool. This part is definitely a lot harder than the area in Metropolis, where you're basically just facing off a whole bunch of them, because in that area they all appear one at a time, rather than as in here they appear in like 3 at a time. So this part is definitely a lot harder than basically most of Metropolis, except for maybe that area where you have to defend yourself after you got past that spike pit thing. But whatever. But right now it is pretty quiet, but you know, the moment you start saying things like that, more and more things will spawn, and you'll be very sad-faced. So don't say it's going to be easy ever, and you will pretty much be prepared for the entire game. Having said that, this is not going too great so far. I'm getting hit a little bit more than I would like. Obviously, I don't want to get hit at all, but yeah, I've played better in my opinion. Where are you? There you are. Please don't kill me. I'm pretty sure there's one on this side as well. Yes. They can't actually see you for some reason when you're standing here, even though you can see them. I guess it's the angle or something, I don't know. But it is pretty convenient. You can actually just kill them with a pistol if you feel like it, but that is incredibly slow, and I'm not going to bother with it, considering I have plenty of ammo. So, harpies, not too much to worry about, as usual, considering that they are harpy. Oh, nice. Now those are scary. Those are the scariest enemies in the entire game, by far, as I've mentioned several times before. I mean, they can move and everything, so as you're doing this area, and thankfully these guys appear right on cue, you need to worry about these guys because they can destroy you. The thing what you also need to keep in mind though is that when you shoot at them and you don't take care of the harpies at the same time, the harpies will start to get close to you, and when they get close they will start doing their melee attack again. And the melee attack is really the only thing you need to worry about, considering I think it does more damage than any of their other attacks. Just gonna take care of these with my trusty cannonballs that are not being very trustworthy right now. Ugh, God. This is not going too well. But, yeah, definitely be careful. What are these bulls doing? My God. They're running all over the place. This is not going very well. Ugh. Anyway. Take care of the harpies. Make sure they don't start doing their melee attack. You can pretty much ignore these Gnars, as you can see, because they are not doing anything. But just keep running backwards, like I said. And hope you don't die, really. Oh no, that's never good. That is really bad, actually. Oh, damn it. Okay. Not really sure if I can get there in time. Oh, awesome. That's the annoying thing about these parts, is that there's just so many enemies you need to remember. That if you're kind of low on health and something like that happens, you can't really do anything. Unless you're really quick with the cannonball, because those guys do die in one shot from the cannonball. Please die. Thank you. Right, 7 health. Not really optimal, as you can probably imagine. But, oh well. Let's see if I can hit him with a grenade. Apparently not. My shot is not very good. I am surprised it survived that at all, to be perfectly honest. 2 rockets, and then wait. Just gonna take this a little bit slow, because otherwise I'm quite clearly going to die. And I don't really feel like dying again, so there you go. Now, I'm pretty sure there's still a bunch more things to come here, so I'm tempted to run for that health power-up over there. Even if it's only 25, and there's a 200 armor over there, I am more tempted to get this health right now. Probably not a very good idea, to be perfectly honest, but I'm just gonna give it a shot, see what happens, really. That's usually my thought process. And apparently secret health has been enabled, so I guess it really... Either it might have something to do with me picking up that health power up just now, but I'm honestly guessing it just depends on when you... That was awful. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to redo that. But... yeah, I'm honestly expecting it has to do with at which wave of enemies you basically are, because I can't imagine it can be anything else, really. So, basically just bulls. I think there's going to be 3 bulls now. These are nice enough to spawn on the same side each time. I'm kind of wasting my cannonballs here, but oh well. Oh man, I still hear that frog. It's so annoying. I'm actually going to try something. I'm not sure if this works. I think this might actually be a really bad idea, because I think the secret pushes you out after a while. Yeah, it does. Okay, so if you stay there, it'll just push you out after a while, so you can't really use it as a safe haven against these bulls, but it is an area with 100 health, and that is why I picked up the other 100 health power up first. Probably should have actually picked up the 25 health power up first, but I'm guessing this will go wrong enough for it to be worthwhile anyway. I am pretty much expecting to take at least some damage in this wave, because I'm not very great against bulls, as you have probably seen in the earlier videos, so there you go. Unless that was it, that would be kind of cool. I'm guessing not, but Let's try going through the door. See what happens. Oh, no. The bulls will not have it. Oh, God. That, I don't even know what that was. That was just me being silly. Me not paying enough attention. Boing. It's good that these guys die in 2 double-barreled shotgun shots. Otherwise, this gun would be kind of useless in most situations. If you needed 3 shots, then it really wouldn't be worth it. But considering these guys do die pretty quickly, and considering we have a fairly large area once again, it's not really much to worry about. I don't really like how long it takes for these enemies to spawn, though, because you're often just kind of standing here, waiting. And I just find that kind of annoying, really. And that guy did die, finally. Oh, God. That's not good. Don't kill me. Oh, nice. That was the worst shot of all time. And there you go. That was my justification for picking up that 100 health power-up first. And here's my justification for wasting all my cannonballs or something. I don't know. I'm just justifying everything right now. At least I like to pretend I am. And I think that should be nearing the end, really. Definitely glad that I picked up the health power-up. Or I didn't pick up this one, but did pick up that one, because, as you can see, it ended up rather miserably. But that's not really too bad, because I'm pretty sure this door will open at this point. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little bit sad, but oh well. First I'm going to focus on getting this ammo. Still kind of tempted to just shoot in this general direction for a second and see if I'm just going to see if I can get some points. Like, I'm fairly sure this thing is still bloody there. I don't know if I hit anything. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to flip. I don't know. Not really sure where that frog went, but I'm pretty sure I haven't killed it. Also kind of surprised that these things just respawn like that. Maybe I can still hear it. Maybe it actually jumped off this wall. That is actually very possible. I don't think I care anymore. I'm just gonna leave. Oh wow, that does just respawn over and over. I did not know that. That is actually really convenient, because then there is actually some justification to just using the ammo that just continuously respawns here. I'm just gonna see if it respawns one more time. And if it doesn't, I'm just going to leave. And if it does, then I'm going to pick it up one more time and then leave. Because I'm not really feeling like waiting for another, like, half an hour. I don't know. Maybe there's a limited amount of ammo that actually does spawn. It would appear so. I guess otherwise it would just be a little silly. Otherwise you would just use the cannonball the entire time. And that would just be a little strange. But whatever. Don't forget the health and the ammo on these sides. And let's leave the level knowing that we have at least missed 1 kill in this entire level. Because I could still hear it, and it's bothering me. If we miss just 1 enemy, I'm actually going to be kind of annoyed, because there is, in the HD remake, I think an achievement for beating this level and killing everyone in the level on serious difficulty or something. I don't think you even need to play it on serious difficulty. I think you just need to play it. So if I do end up missing it, that would be really stupid, but whatever. It's not like this version has achievements anyway. Ho-ho. Anyway, place our little statue on top of the thing, and that opened the door by making it shiny, and apparently... Okay, it doesn't... It looked like the legs of the statue were just kind of going through the floor, but apparently it didn't. Is there more to this level? I don't actually remember. There might actually be... No, okay. No, there isn't. I thought... Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Probably am. Maybe the second game. Anyway, got all the secrets. Missed considerably more than 1 enemy. Whoops. Oh well. We got under the estimated time. That's important to me. And apparently I've been playing for 1,540 hours. That is pretty interesting. Usually I think that thing just starts counting from the day and time you start playing the first level until the day you finish the last level or something. I don't know. But we are, I think, 3 levels away from beating the game. And we are now in Luxor, and that is a level I'm going to do the next time, because this level is also quite large. 50 health power over here in case you need it. It's right behind you the moment you start the level. In a very large open area right here, which we will see the next time. So I hope you enjoyed it so far, and I will see you next time when we play Luxor. Bye-bye.